Good morning. Excuse me, I've just got out the shower, but I thought I wanted to come on and make this video. 6 weeks since my knee. I didn't think I'd make it. I really didn't. In that 6 weeks, I've been to hell and back, but I wanted to come on and chat to you. I went to see my consultant yesterday and my physiotherapist. I got signed off. I don't have to go back. They're both very pleased with me. And I just thought, I must let you know, if you've come here just to see about knee replacements, excuse me, I meant to have brought a drink with me and I haven't. So grab a cup of tea if you want. I haven't got one. I'll have mine after. Yeah, just some of the things that were good for me, that helped me a lot. So, here we go. Now, yeah, I told you. I made a little note because I'm going to forget things. I don't normally do this. I'm normally a doll channel, so if you come to see my dolls, I'm not going to show you them in this, because if people have come just to see my knee, I don't want to freak them out. And they do freak people out. They freak my husband out, and he's, you know, I'm a doll collector, and they freak him out. Right, now, going back 6 weeks, you've just had your op. You're laying in hospital. I learnt quite quickly that I needed a frame for my toilet while I was in hospital. I thought, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to get off my loo. If you've got handrails in your toilet, fine, that's all fine. You probably won't need them. So I went on Amazon, thank God for Amazon, eh? And ordered a toilet frame, and it just stands in front of your toilet. Oh, it's a godsend, real godsend. I will put a photo at the end of this because I don't know how to add them, so yeah, so I got a toilet frame just to help me up. Now, I came home, I had my operation on the Thursday. You have 3 nights in hospital. I come home, I think I ordered my toilet frame on the first day post-op, and it was coming the day I came home. I thought, brilliant. I should have ordered it before I went in, but brilliant. Yeah, so I read all the things saying you don't need a raised seat, which you don't. No, you don't need a raised seat, but you need something to help you up. And so I came home on the Sunday morning. My toilet frame didn't come till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, I needed to go. I couldn't wait. I needed to go for a pee before then. And I just couldn't get up. And Peter came, he had to come and physically help me off the loo. And it was agony, absolute agony. So as soon as the toilet frame came, which was all built, all ready to go, he just unwrapped it, put it in there for me, and I was able to do it all on my own. Brilliant. You got your bit of privacy back. The next thing, to come home. Yeah, what do you use? You need wide leg trousers. Yeah, you do. Or a skirt or dress. I don't wear skirts or dresses. I haven't done for years. So I had to order some leisure trousers, and once I got home, and I'm still wearing them now, I had to order more wide leg joggers, or whatever you call them, tracky bottoms. Godsend. And the thing you need, they ask you before you come home, who's going to look after you? And you need someone to look after you. You really, really do. And it tries your relationship big time. I'll tell you, it's really, really trying. I've always done everything. I've done the cooking, I've done the clean, I've done everything. When my husband retired, he did start doing a bit of cleaning. But he'd never turned the cooker on. Never even made a piece of toast in his life. That's a lie. I had an operation once before, and he did make a piece of toast, but I had to tell him how to turn it on. And that was the... Oh, stomach's rumbling. That was years ago. It's not that he's useless. He's always been a very, very hard worker, but not a clue in the kitchen. So some ready meals may help, just to pop in the oven. Get those ready. And be prepared to be waited on. You do need help. A lot of it. I've only just taken over the cooking again in the last week, 2 weeks, week and a half. Because you can't stand that long. And at first you've got 2 crutches. The last couple of weeks I've gone down to 1 crutch. Now I've got no crutches. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Right, so you need to be looked after, and you need to tell them who's going to be looking after you. Painkillers. I found out you need painkillers. Get painkillers in. Ready for when you come home. I found out post-op that I was allergic to all opiates. I can't take codeine, I can't take anything. So I've had to do the whole thing on paracetamol, and it can be done, it can. I mean, I went through childbirth with nothing, not even gas and air, nothing, because I couldn't take it. And they tried to give me some post-op, and I was really, really ill. I had chest pains and all sorts. And it mimicked a heart attack. Very scary, but that was it. It was just that I was allergic to them. And so paracetamol, yeah, I needed that, and I've had to have them. Not now. I haven't had any for a week, maybe. Yeah, a week. But what I did need, and what you will need, is something cold to put on that knee. It's going to be very hot, and you will need something cold. It's where all the tissues are working overtime to repair themselves. It will get very hot. So I had my op done under the NHS, but at the Spire Hospital, and they sent me home with one of these nifty things. Now, because it's one for each patient, so they sent me home with it. What they do, they fill it with ice water while you're in there. It straps around your leg. Brilliant. If you're not sent home with one of them, I just keep it in that freezer bag. I keep it in the top of the fridge, so it's cold when I need it. I take it to bed with me every night. Sometimes, well, yeah, usually every single, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, I have to reach for it and stick it back on my leg, and it's still cold, still cold. Summer's coming, so it probably wouldn't be in the summer, but I have to put it on my knee then, and it takes the pain, takes the redness out your knee. And so if you haven't got one of them, frozen peas, you know, you need something. You can buy cool packs on Amazon. Just make sure you've got something, because it's brilliant, really brilliant. Right, now where did we get to? Swollen. Yeah. 6 weeks on, still very swollen. I'll put a photo at the end, so if you don't want to see it, you can stop. Still very swollen. The consultant I saw yesterday, my consultant I went about to see yesterday, he said it will be swollen for 6 months. Yeah. Thank God for wide leg trousers. That's all I can say. Summer's coming, so maybe a pair of cotton ones for the summer. I don't know. Oh, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I couldn't believe how sensitive... Oh, sorry. One side of my leg is numb. It's coming back now. The other side, the inside of my leg, is ultra sensitive. So much so, it would hurt. Even when it touches the sheet, it hurts. Excuse me. But that is going through rubbing it, and the physio told me yesterday to try rubbing it with different textures to desensitize it, she said, and the consultant, they both told me yesterday. Didn't tell me before, but you've got the main part, you know, where your scar is, where you've had your clips, at the front of your knee, front of your leg. But at sorry if it's too much information for you, but I believe in all the information I could get. And I never watched the op. You can watch the op on YouTube. I didn't want to watch it. So anyway, they open you up and they make another cut down the inside of the leg, and through that they put all your new joint you're getting, they put all through there, and that's why it's so sensitive. Now hopefully you won't worry about that. Now you know what it is. It's all normal, all normal. They didn't tell me that. I was thinking, why is that so sensitive? And why is that side so numb? That side is so numb, I think. Now, I can't remember what he said about that side. I think they give you lots of injections into that side. I can't remember. Anyway, the numbness will go. It will come back, but he said, I might be left with a small patch that will always be numb. I can live with that. What else? I've got a fold-up walking stick because I've now got no crutches. I gave my crutches back yesterday. It's only been this week. We're Thursday now. It's been since Monday I stopped my crutches. As I said, I went down to one. After 2 weeks, I think I went down to one. Indoors. I haven't been out much at all. I have been out for a few walks, but it's very awkward, so I haven't. But now I haven't got any crutches. I've got a fold-up walking stick just in case my leg gets tired, because it will do. Not being used to being walked on. I haven't got a limp, which is good. I've still got to continue my exercises. Which is a lot of... I've got no stairs indoors. Yesterday when I went to physio, she got me doing stairs. I'm in a bungalow. I've got no stairs whatsoever. So that was a bit... It was okay. I did it fine. And as I say, she was very pleased. But just sitting here, my leg is aching. Yeah. So you got to expect it. It's a big op. I mean, the scar is like that with 35 staples in I had. If you look back on my other videos, you'll see a picture and know all about that as well. Good luck. My physio said to me, how's your other leg? My consultant said to me, how's your other leg? I said, well, it's crunching now. Anyway, look back through my notes, and he said, oh, you was only referred for one leg. I said, I know. He said, well, I'm afraid if it does get bad, you'll have to go back through your GP. And we all know how hard it is to get back through your GP, don't we? But never mind, I'm hoping it's going to be a few years yet. Peter's only just getting over looking after me now. I've never been a demanding patient. I've never been, but it's hard to let somebody do things for you, isn't it? So, yeah, he said if anything happens with this one within 6 months, the one I've just had done, if anything, he was so pleased. Oh, you go in and, from the minute you're in there, people are looking at you. The physio's looking at you from how you get up out the chair in the waiting room and walk down the corridor. And he was the same when the consultant came out. He watched me get out the chair and walk down the corridor, and makes you very aware of what you're doing. Yeah, hopefully this will be my last video on my leg. Unless anything happens and I need to tell you about it. But I'm not planning anything. Because I've got no stairs at home, I have to go outside, put my foot on the step and do the lunges that the physio wanted me to do, just to get my... I've got 90%. I've got a 90% bend in my knee, which is brilliant. But it needs a bit more. Or it could do with being a bit more. When the weather's wet, because I've got no stairs, I've got the under the bed boxes. I pull one of those out and it's full up with stuff. So I know the lid's not going to give when I stand on it. Well, put my one foot on it. So I do lunges on that as well. But I hope this has been some use to you. Maybe you could pick out little bits that might be good for you or not. Obviously, do what your nurse tells you, whatever she tells you before you go home. Your physio, because they all have their own ideas, don't they? And keep up the good work. You'll get there. I didn't think I would. In those 6 weeks, I've never done so much crying in my life. It is painful. It is hot, it is swollen, and it is painful. It's a big op. But I'm there 6 weeks later. So, good luck. Bye-bye.